What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday, October 18th, 2011. My name is Darren, and I'm just going to be bringing you a little bit of information about the ingredients of the flu shot. I've heard a lot of conspiracy theorist kind of people talking about what's in this flu shot and how bad it is, and I gotta say, most of them were right. This stuff's kind of scary. Obviously, there is, I'm going to throw a little screenshot up here for you of the ingredient list. It's separated into dosage categories. I'm not really sure what dictates who's going to get which dosage. Babies, elderly people, whatever. But we'll just go off the first one, the 25 milliliter dosage, for reference. All right, at the top you obviously have your inactive strains of the viruses. You got the H1N1 and the H3N2 viruses. There's also a blank spot down there for B, and I'm not sure what that's about, but we won't even touch that. Under the other category, you have sodium phosphate. Okay, that stuff is used for colonoscopy patients. Well, I'm sure it has a couple uses, but its main use is a colon evacuation solution that they give to people that are going to get a colonoscopy, so the doctor's not swimming in fudge. All right, next is formaldehyde. Okay, we all know what formaldehyde is. It's embalming fluid. And according to the official websites that I visited, the formaldehyde in the flu shot is used to kill the active strain of the virus, and the amount left in the shot itself is negligible, but there's an allowable amount. Like under the 25 milliliter dose, there's an allowable amount of up to 50 micrograms, which, as you'll see, is more than double the amount of inactive strain. Anyway, right down below that there is octophenol ethoxylate. Okay, well, I looked this stuff up, and feel free to do the research yourself. And first off, it's a Dow chemical. It's proprietary Dow. Dow gets these contracts with the World Health Organization and the CDC and all this stuff. They have octophenol ethoxylate listed as an industrial strength lab cleaner. Now, why they would have lab cleaner in the flu shot, I have no idea. I couldn't find anything anywhere stating the purpose of this substance in the flu shot. The worst of the worst here, under preservatives, there is something called thimerosal. Okay, thimerosal is an organic mercury, basically, but the fact remains it's still mercury. Mercury is a poisonous heavy metal. And in many scientific studies, it's proven to cause birth defects, just crazy stuff. I mean, it's poison, so obviously it's not good for you, regardless if they're going to tell you that, oh yeah, it's okay for you, take the shot. Well, what gets me is just the question: how many people actually ask before they get the shot, hey, what's in this stuff? And I'm gonna play a clip. When I got home and started reading this stuff, I wanted to get an explanation of why some of these chemicals were in there. So I called the pharmacist at a CVS just to ask her some questions. Really polite lady, very helpful, as you'll hear.
And it might be a preservative. That's usually what it's for. So that must, I'm imagining it's probably a preservative. There's got to be a vehicle, because the actual medication, and this is with any medication, is usually so minute that it's got to be suspended in something.
Right.
So certain products need to be kept at a certain pH. So sodium phosphate is probably added as a buffer in this sense to make sure that the solution doesn't get too acidic or too basic.
Right.
But I'm assuming it's just something to keep it stable.
Oh,
so
okay.
that they put a certain expiration date on the product. They can only guarantee that if the solution is going to stay stable. That I don't know, but like I said, some of these things have multiple uses, because you know how you looked up the sodium phosphate. It is true that it is also used to cleanse your bowels, but most of these chemicals have multiple uses.
Okay.
But like I said, I really don't know what the official use for it would be. I know some people, usually the ingredient that they're concerned about is a thimerosal or thimerosal that comes in the vials, but that's, it's another preservative.
Right.
But we also offer the preservative-free shots at some locations, and this is one location we do have preservative-free flu shots if you're concerned about that.
Is that something you let people know about before they actually get the shot, or is that would they have to request that?
You need to request question, because usually you will get a shot that's drawn up from a vial, and in order for the medication to be taken out of a vial, because it's got multiple doses, about 10 doses per vial, they have to put preservatives in there to keep it sterile, because even though we wipe it off with alcohol each time we use it, when you're putting in the needle, there's a chance that you may introduce a foreign object, so that's why they put the preservatives in there. But with the preservative-free, it's a one-time use pre-drawn syringe that the manufacturer makes. So the manufacturer sends us the syringe, the needle's not attached, but there's just one dose, so they don't need to preserve that. So if you're concerned about getting fewer chemicals in your system, then I would say go with the preservative-free.
So if you're going to get the flu shot, if you're set on getting the flu shot, or you know somebody who is, at least tell them or understand yourself that you have options here. You don't have to get the formaldehyde and the industrial strength laboratory cleaner. You don't have to do that. And the mercury. Okay. Reading the ingredient list, the mercury is primarily in the, actually it's only listed in the 0.5 milliliter dose of the Fluzone shot. But I'm sure it's present in all 4 doses. Nonetheless, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. And so, you know what? Make your own decisions here. Do your own research. I might be wrong, but whatever. If I'm wrong, show me I'm wrong, please. Anyway, have a great day.